You're checking out the grind.
Checking out the grind on punkradiocast.com.
Okay.
All right.
You're checking out the grind on punkradiocast.com.
And I'm Andrew from the Wrecktals.
Oh yeah, I'm Christoph from the Wrecktals and I growl away. I guess I should have did that first.
Check out the fucking grind.
Check it.
I like that though.
Swing and a miss.
All right.
Hi, konnichiwa. I'm Slut from the Wrecktals.
And I'm Andrew from the Wrecktals, and you're checking out the grind.
On punkpodcast.com.
So close, Punk Radio Cast.
Fuck! Burn out. I'm gonna burn out your voice before you hit the stage.
All right, last time.
punkradiocast.com. I'm Slut from the Wrecktals.
And I'm Andrew from the Wrecktals, and you're checking out the grind.
On punkradiocast.com.
Welcome back to the grind right here on punkradiocast.com, volume 81. We've got a couple dudes here from the Wrecktals. Let's get you to introduce yourself.
My name is Andrew. I play guitar and microphone.
My name is Slut. I play bass guitar, microphone, and management.
So let's get a little bit of a history on you guys. Where are you from? How long you've been around? Get some releases out, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're from Vancouver, British Columbia, and we've been around for about 3 years. 3 years now. We have 3 CDs out right now, 3 releases. We're actually working on a third, but we have a preview on a burnt CDR actually right now with us in a plastic bag because we can't afford to actually get the finished product done for this tour, but it will be done eventually.
Whatever you donate tonight will be deducted from the actual package when we're done with it. We spent like months in homelessness last year because of this fucking CD, so please enjoy it. We did the whole like, oh well, if we pay more, we better get more quality out of it. It's arguable, but it does sound great. So yeah, enjoy our poverty.
Where did you guys record that?
Studio.
Yeah, at the Bunker Studios in Vancouver.
The studio.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
The Bunker Studios in Vancouver. It's on Nanaimo and Pender, I think. The guy's name is Neil B. Williams. If you look for him, he's in a band called Noise Tribe Zero. Yeah, he's really good at what he does. He's a great engineer for recording and mixing.
Nice. Now we should say that this is not the entire crew
No.
from the band. What's going on with that?
Our drummer is he's got finals right now. He's still in high school. He's 17. He's a phenom. He's only been in the band for 4 months. He's our new drummer. He wants to come. Said he could come. Turns out it conflicts with his school schedule. So instead of fucking dropping out like a bunch of wieners, we decided to adapt and prevail. So it's an acoustic tour.
Right on.
We wrote a song on that subject actually. By the same.
We play tonight.
Yeah, man, get it on this thing.
Yeah, try to get some good audio because we're pretty proud of the lyrics. They're pretty explanatory.
Yeah, but it's just the 3 of us when it comes to our actual band plugged in, just bass, guitar, and drums, and I think that we fill it out pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say we fill it so well.
To the brim.
We fill it to the balls deep.
That's what she said. So how has the tour been going? I understand there's a little bit of a game counting some
yeah, roadkill. We're at 508 right now. We were actually kind of disappointed. Seriously, actually kind of disappointed when that happened because we were like, once we hit like 400 something, we're like, no way. We were in disbelief. We thought maybe we were gonna get to like 50 something.
Yeah, whole tour.
By the end of the tour.
Yeah. Turns out Saskatchewan is just a fucking meat grinder for poor defenseless critters.
Man,
It's just like,
we were like, this is so expansive.
It's like
nobody's gonna believe us.
it's like
It's
fucking
so huge.
7 in British Columbia, 20 Alberta, 500 fucking Saskatchewan. You sadistic fucks. Fucking they should like quarantine that whole province. Poor animals.
We'll show you our tally sheet actually later. We have like a big long tally sheet with 500 ticks in it. Every time we see one, we're like, bang.
The best
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And if you can't write it down before you're done counting them, it's called a combo. We had a 36 hit combo. We're just like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh fuck. Dude, okay, 36.
And that's extra points because it all racks.
Yeah.
Man, there were so like spots where they were so concentrated we had to slow down to count them. Honestly.
Hit the hazards and just do fucking 60 in the highway. You're like, okay, got them all. Yeah, we're efficient. Maybe we should like look into like a career. Cleaning up.
It keeps you awake though for driving the prairies.
Yeah.
That's
you gotta
what.
do something, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
Gotta keep
totally.
your mind active.
Totally.
For sure.
Now I understand if guys are not careful, your vehicle might end up as part of that roadkill count.
Oh fuck yeah, we've been having so much trouble.
Yeah.
It's my roommate's van.
It's Asvan.
Aslan Graves from Hypochrist, who we're playing with on our second last date of the tour. Good hardcore band. He's donated his van, Asvan Graves. Actually, this van was roadkill because it's the third one in over there, it's the green one. But a roommate of mine decided to take it for a joyride like 3 days before the tour, knowing 6 months in fucking advance that I needed the thing.
Actually-
and wrapped it around a fucking semi truck.
It was a Chevy Venture.
Oh,
it
shit.
was this one,
there's-
except white and smaller.
Wow, way smaller. What the hell? We got gypped. What
Yeah.
a cop out. But yeah, he fucked it up and then panicked and went out and bought this thing like the same day, pretty much from some duty news. So yeah, we've had to put many dollars into it to repair it on the road. And but yeah, it's all right. You know, it just doesn't idle or do under 30.
Yeah, man. You try if you pull into a stoplight and don't keep your like both feet on the brakes and the gas and be pumping kind of both, you will stall the
Put it in
vehicle.
neutral and floor the shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going down.
Yeah. So I don't know, it's spark plugs or timing or melting or something.
Melting. That's a fucking mechanical term.
Yeah.
So besides all the roadkill carcass count and the van issues, how was the tour being seen?
Fucking amazing. Oh my god. We had our doubts. We're like, you know, never for a second where we were like, we should drop out. But we're like, how can we make this work? So we actually contacted our old drummer, asked him if he could do it. He just like returned from a layoff. He couldn't fucking do it. So he's like, sorry. Well, then what do? Well, we practice acoustic. We write acoustic nowadays. Before we used to write electrically. But now we mostly write acoustic. Like, fuck it. Let's just adapt and prevail. We had our doubts coming into this thing, but every single show has just been phenomenal. People have been loving it.
It's a different vibe completely. It's like when we're playing plugged in, it's like everybody gathers at the front of the stage and they're like throwing like down and like really moshing and getting into
screaming.
it. But the second show, I realized like I was still enjoying it. I'm sitting on a stool for the first time ever on stage, playing acoustic, and people are like sitting down, and I'm really cool with them sitting down in their seats and not being on the dance floor in front of me. Like if you want to be sitting down, that's cool, because as soon as we're finished playing, everybody's really supportive and totally into it.
For sure.
Like it's really evident that they've been paying attention the whole time.
Yeah, and it's the cool thing about it is like people actually hear your fucking lyrics, and like we put a lot of time and a lot of thought into the shit we say because we mean what we fucking say. And yeah, it's actually cool to actually you know, when you're taking the time between songs, you kind of out of breath because we're not holding back. We're playing acoustics, but we're still screaming as loud as we fucking can. When you're like, you know, once you're done, you're like, okay, the next song is about gentrification, for example, you know, and you talk a little bit about it or whatever. You very rarely now, because we're acoustic, get play a fucking song, which you get plenty at like
a little bit. But the good thing about being acoustic is you can be like, oh no,
yeah.
no, you smell funny.
Yeah, and they fucking hear you, as opposed to just like, I told the band all.
Yeah, it's a lot more interactive.
For sure, it's intimate.
Yeah.
It's more sensual.
But don't take that as if we're holding back.
Yeah, we're not pussies.
We're not holding back.
No, we're still blowing voices.
You guys aren't saving scissors.
Yeah, no, we're fucking, we're running with them. We're running with scissors. You told me to do that this morning, you fucker.
I handed him a pair of scissors and said, hey, can you run with these for me?
No.
That was the right answer. It was a test.
Tour test.
But fuck, what was I gonna say?
Mulligan.
But yeah, when it comes to holding back, we don't tone it down by any means, and we're not like, well, we want them to hear our lyrics, so we'll whisper part of this song and really bring it down.
Yeah, and like, harmonize me on this chorus. No, fuck that. We're gonna play it exactly the same way. Sometimes it translates well, sometimes it doesn't. Some of his solos have to change.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Tap solos on an acoustic, not so much. So slapping and popping on an acoustic bass.
But even still, people are like, yeah, you tried.
yeah. Hey, A for effort. Yeah, we get it though. And they've still been buying our CD, which is all fucking electric and plugged in anyways. Even though we're doing an acoustic CD sometime this year, right? So it's pretty cool. But yeah, translating it pretty well. I'd like to see us. I wish I could like get so shit-faced I have an out-of-body experience tonight.
Well,
because like honestly, so far I've been to plenty of acoustic acts, and I think we're the most aggressive I've been to, even though I'm on stage doing this shit. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot.
What about Mr. Plow? Where would you guys?
Mr. Plow, I love that fucking guy. He's good and fun and funny, and he's like first chorus type of guy. But I'd like to say we're like Mr. Plow's angry, illegitimate love children on this tour.
Very different. Very different than like we play the same instrument, but in the same way.
I'm fat.
In the same way as Journey plays the same instruments as like Black Dahlia Murder. Like,
thanks for the comparison is essentially what I'm just saying. What a passive aggressive way to tell him that. Who? What? No.
What is going on?
We're not fucking Plow. No, it's good, but I do like my vitamin G for sure.
So, influences for you guys, or friends in the scenes. What are some bands?
God,
who maybe
everything, every single fucking thing we hear, we take it as negative or positive influence. One of the things a lot of people fail to recognize these days is that Simple Plan influences hardcore as much as the other fucking hardcore bands do, because it shows you what not to fucking do. We're inspired by everything we learn. Instead of like turning our brains off and ignoring some shit, we'll physically endure garbage to learn from their mistakes. We want to be the most like evolved, adaptable, and like expressive and open-minded. But yeah, so far so good, I'd say. And friends in the scene, fuck, everyone who meets us, it's not a competition. We're all in this together, right? Like as long as you like play for the same reasons we play, which is fucking heart, you know, a conscious message, or fucking just making really good music, then fucking we support you balls out. And that's what my like promotional group back home is about, Ridge Radicals. And I got that you'll get a business card pretty soon. But yeah, it's like the lower mainland of British Columbia. We got the Ridge Radicals, which is just a free community. If you support the community supports you. It's a beautiful thing. We saw the shows using that thing. It's beautiful. Love it.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else you guys want to get out there before we wrap it up today? Where can people find you online?
MySpace.com/The Wrecktals.
MySpace.com/The Wrecktals.
Facebook, search us, The Wrecktals.
Tour updates you'll find on there. We're gonna be adding a bunch of pictures and videos of our on tour road shenanigans, and well, I guess you're gonna be probably one of the few videos that was actually taken of us on this tour.
I guess we should sober up a bit then, eh? we should probably maybe cut back to like 3 beer every 10 minutes. If he's recording it, fuck, I don't know, man. We should probably mellow out. That's actually weird because our last quality recording was here.
Sort of, yes.
Sort of quasi, yes.
Sort of, yes. Our last quality tour recording was actually here.
Plugged in. Can't remember who did it for us, unfortunately. It's on YouTube. But yeah, it's the same place. It was also on tour.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But,
this was as far as we went our first tour. We went with a band called North or Die from Abbotsford, BC.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I guess if we had something to say to people, it's just be open-minded. You know, just fucking give us a shot.
And you know what? So far, they've been doing great.
Very good job.
I'm
very good job.
Super impressed.
For sure. Yeah, like I'm actually like, you know, for that split second where our buttholes were puckering, we were like, are they gonna like us or are they just gonna boo us off the stage? And we were like, you know what? Fuck it, Plow does it. And so, you know, although you brought him up, you know, I was kind of using him as an influence. You know what? If people boo us and throw cans at us, I'm gonna get drunk.
I would like to play a stage with Chicken Wire.
Yeah, we were saying fucking with a buddy of ours out in Kamloops, that would be a fucking pinnacle of our career. If you played a show where they had Chicken Wire where people are throwing shit and you're just like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna keep on playing. That'd be like, yeah.
I want to play it so I can say I've done it.
Fuck a Juno Award. Wait, isn't that movies?
Well, actually, really quickly, I just the guys who mastered our album, Sweet Sound Labs. Yeah, Alex from Sweet Sound Labs. They had a Juno recently.
Boner killer! Lifesaver! We're having an interview here!
But yeah, Alex from Sweet Sound Labs, I thought I'd just give him a quick shout out because he was great to us in the studio. And yeah, I noticed there was a Juno sitting on his table.
Don't mind my Juno. I use it as a coaster.
Yeah, I didn't know what a Juno looked like, so I had to ask him what it was.
I don't have TV, so I don't know what Junos are. I just dropped the name. I'm a phony.